Hey guys, it's Number 5, bringing you guys another freelance offensive tutorial. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 out, 2 in fist. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with this offense, but this is a simple offense. I'll show you guys how to activate it real quick. You hit left on the D-pad, R1, hit up. It's on the first page at the bottom. You can do it in motion cuts, doesn't really matter. Basically, this is one set, guys. This is one set you're going to run. So you come to either wing with your ball handler, and it's going to be a double screen every time. Pick the side you want to go to. If you go to the left, same guy will come and screen you again. And alright, I'll try to show you guys the other option there is. So just hold it, and let's see if they'll do it again. Right, now if we go to this side, pass there, and then there's another screen. And that's pretty much it for the offense. You got to know how to use screens, so make sure you watch my latest video on how to set up your defender to go off screens. I think this would be a good offense for online, especially with a ball handler such as John Wall. It's going to be very important is making sure you have good POE set up along with a good game plan and some quick sets to run, because you can't obviously run it the entire game against competent opponents. But look at all the options we have. I mean, there's just so many options just based off one set, and all it is a double screen. Very simple play 2K put in because it was very popular last year. That's pretty much it, guys. Just read the defense and let's see what's open. Alright guys, we're going to go into some gameplay. I'm actually going to try to play a game online. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, this is Number 5 back again. Show you the quick POEs and matchups before we start the game. I set my POEs to pick and roll, obviously with 3-2 fist. Shoot at will, so I want to push the ball and have a high tempo. I usually do neutral on defense to start out with, and I did the some crash, some get back, which I later do change. And here's coach settings I always use. Manual, play vision all plays, play vision display full, user plays only. I actually usually put that on all. And this is the lineup I'll be rolling with. We're gonna be using Bradley Bill, Nene, and then I think Bill was already in, but I put Nene and I put Jared Dudley in because of his defense and shooting. And I'm gonna change my camera. Here's the quick defensive settings I use. Again, I tried something a little different in this game. I tried running more of the ice type of defense on for pick and rolls. He didn't pick and roll very often. He did a little bit. He was more of an isolation guy. This guy really just tried to fast break, really, and he forced it to Durant. Once I stopped his fast breaking, it was pretty much game over. But you guys can take a quick look at my defensive game plan, if you will. Guys, you should always do this. I mean, you should get used to making your own defensive adjustments. Have some type of game plan defensively. Don't just say, I'm going to play on ball, I'm going to shut everybody down. That's not going to happen. Pick your poison. Find a couple players on that opposite team that you can sag off of and bring extra help, and then know the shooters you do not want to sag off of, or the players you do not want to sag off of. And know the players want to double in the post, or you want to double on the drive to get the ball out of their hand. When I play the Thunder, I always double on drive with Durant and Westbrook. It's going to leave guys open, but it is what it is. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this game started. We're going to start it with 3-2 fist. Again, sometimes it brings up this fast break. Sometimes it might be better to leave the fast break off if you're trying to just run the freelance. Anyways, we get it. Nothing there on the drive, so we swing it over to Dudley. Misses the wide open shot, but you see how far his players are out of position, even for rebounding. So Nene got an easy putback there. All right, we're bringing the ball up again. The first half, I pretty much exclusively tried to run the fist. Well, not exclusively. I did run some other plays as well. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did assign some plays. That was just a bad shot. I did assign plays to John Wall to run pick and roll, so I used my smart plays a little bit to mix it up. And that's what I really recommend you guys doing. The 3-2 fist shouldn't be ran the entire game. You should mix it up and have some plays you can run. But anyways, I try to start out with 3-2 fist as much as possible. I like doing this. You go baseline, go to corner, and you come back and you get another screen. Yeah, Nene just burnt his guy there and got in. I kind of forced it a little bit, but I figured he had a good angle there to make that pass, and Nene had a good chance to finish. So here we are running again, 3-2 fist. You kind of want to read the defense, see what's there. I kind of forced it there. I don't know. I thought I could get by Westbrook. That was an example of what not to do. I should have reversed it. The thing with the downfall to this offense, guys, as you see, there's a nice alley-oop. But anyways, the downfall to this offense can be the spacing. It can be cluttered, especially on the strong side of the court, because you'll have a guy in the corner, and then you'll have the two guys screening you. So that's four guys on one side of the court, and it can really allow the defense to to help off their guy and be able. Well, it allow the defense to guard two guys at once. You're so close to each other. That's what I was trying to say. So the spacing can be bad at times, but the one thing I do like about this front line, it's quick action, and it's really just a read and react defense. As you see here, he switched to zone. I still stayed with the offense. My guys screened someone else in the top of the zone, so I just swung the ball, and Nene still rolled to the basket, and I got a good passing angle and still fed him the pass. Eventually you'll see me switch to the 3-2 Freelance. He's still in zone here. As you can see, nothing's really open. I can skip the pass, but he's just... Fortunately, this guy's jumping around like a little bunny rabbit, so I was able to get a good drive there on the baseline of wall to finish. But really, if he just stayed on his feet, he would have stopped me. So you can see here, we're going to switch to the 3-2 Freelance. They still run the 3-2 Freelance. I mean the 2-3 zone Freelance. So we switched to it, and we got a wide open look and missed. But you'll see we eventually start beating the zone. Also, take a look what I'm doing now. I'm changing my POEs to limit the transition completely. So just pay attention to the score, guys, because that's all he was doing. Just one example of adapting in the middle of the game. Actually, we're actually down a point in the second half here. So, anyways, we're to this zone. Look at the spacing on this, and just look how bad a 2-3 zone is. I mean, I only had to make one pass here, and he was out of position, right there. Look at Gortat just wide open. Hopefully, we'll get a 2-3 Freelance if it's necessary. I don't even know if it's really necessary because it's kind of just basic, but I might do a quick video on it. So we pretty much run this till the fourth quarter. So I guess you can call this video a 2-3 Freelance / 3-2 fist. But I wanted to show you guys, how this is an example of adjusting. And then pretty much the goal to this is to get the ball to the high post. Nene can hit the mid range if needed, and then he can just read the defense and find the shooter or find Gortat down low. Something's going to be open. Zones are terrible in the NBA. Get another wide open look there, so we're eventually going to shoot our way out of him playing zone. Yeah, keep playing zone, sir. Get a wide open shot here again, and this game's getting out of hand. I don't know why this guy did make an adjustment, try to stop my drive, but I think he did. I think he kind of bailed out on him. He's playing terrible defense. He's just jumping around with his center, playing off-ball defense. I mean, I don't mind people that play off-ball defense. I mean, I do it myself, but this guy's terrible. Like, his defense is honestly terrible. And we find another shooter wide open. We're still running the 2-3 Freelance. And then I just wanted to show you guys that he kept trying to force it, and once I put limit transition in, he kept making turnovers. So I eventually got to him. But let's get back to the offense, and let's get back to running some 3-2 fists, because he will eventually go back to man here in a few moments. I'm just playing for the last shot here. He's actually, yeah, he's in man right now. So we're just gonna run a quick pick and roll, and then. Yep, John Wall actually finished there. John Wall is a great point guard in this game, so I think this is a great offense. Yeah, nice defense by him. We just pushed the ball to the corner, and he's trying to swap block me all over the place. Right, and that leaves Nene wide open under the basket. So let's show you a few more examples of running this 3-2 fist, because we started to run it in the fourth quarter when he switched back. Right here, step back, we ran it again. Nothing was there, so we just did a little dump off to Gortat, and he made a nice little reverse. That was a nice play. Again, we're pulling away. Only got a minute left. We're up 50 to 39. So this game got out of hand for this guy. I'm kind of running around like a fool here. I don't know what I'm doing, but just look at all this, all these ball screens. That's so hard to guard, and then we get an alley-oop. Surprised he didn't dunk it. Then we're gonna have a few more sets here before the game ends. So we're gonna run the fist play. Well, actually, he's double teaming me. I don't know if I ran it this time or not. Oh yeah, we did end up running it. Oh yeah, look how there is no help defense from the corner man. That's your, that's your cue to go ahead and take the layup. Alright guys, so I hope you learned a thing or two about this offense. It's really simple. I know there's a few other options within there, but pretty much it's like a 2 or 3 option offense with one set. It's really kind of just a play. That doesn't mean it's the bad thing. Sometimes, the more simple something is, the easier it can be used, especially online. Like you guys have seen, my opponent he switched to a zone. I still ran the play a little bit. It still can be used. However, I had guys, running everywhere, didn't know who to screen, so I had to go to the zone offense, which I will get a video up for eventually when you have people do that against you. It'll be good to know how to, beat the zone. I started beating the zone, and he switched back to man, and then I ran it some more in the 4th quarter. So as you guys can tell, this offense is best used when you have a good playbook to run. You really want a good point guard. You want a, John Wall, a Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, whatever it may be. You want a good point guard that can run the pick and roll, and you want some good bigs as well. So the Wizards are a good team to use for this 3-2 fist. Also, you guys want to probably use a good playbook for the pick and roll, and I would recommend the Bucks. And of course, I know Sam Fan made a video shows you guys how to set up your pick and roll smart plays. So you can just go to assign plays, which I showed you guys before the game started. Just choose pick and roll, and then you hit the smart play over and over and over. So that's what I did. I mixed that in as well, so you guys can see that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know some other offenses you guys want to see. There's some out there that are more complicated, like the triangle and the 7 seconds, and there's easy ones out there like the 3-2 fist, 3-2 extended, 3-2, 4-1 out, etc. So that'll be it for the video, guys. This is Carnivore 5 signing out. Have a good one.